This is the story of Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, there was a little girl. She always wore a bright red cape with a hood. Everyone called her Little Red Riding Hood. One day, Little Red Riding Hood's mother gave her a basket. "Grandmother is sick," her mother said. "Take her these sweets." So Little Red Riding Hood set off into the woods to visit her sick grandmother. Along the way, Little Red Riding Hood met a wolf. He asked her where she was going. "I'm going to visit grandmother," the girl said. "She lives on the other side of the woods." The wolf was clever and hungry. He wanted to eat Little Red Riding Hood for dinner. The wolf ran to grandmother's house. He knocked on the door. "Who is there?" grandmother called out. In a little girl's voice, the wolf said, "It's me, Little Red Riding Hood." "Come in, my dear," grandmother said. The wolf walked into the house and grabbed the old woman. He locked her in the closet. He put an old woman's sleeping cap on and robe and got into her bed. A little while later, Little Red Riding Hood arrived at grandmother's house. She knocked at the door. "It is me, grandmother," she said. "I have brought you some sweets." The wolf called out in an old woman's voice, "Come in, my dear." Little Red Riding Hood walked in the house and went to grandmother's bed. "Oh, grandmother, what big eyes you have," said Little Red Riding Hood. "The better to see you with, my dear," said the wolf. "Oh, grandmother, what big ears you have," said Little Red Riding Hood. "The better to hear you with, my dear," said the wolf. "Oh, grandmother, what big teeth you have," said Little Red Riding Hood. "The better to eat you with, my dear," said the wolf as he jumped out of bed. Little Red Riding Hood cried out as the wolf chased her. "Oh!" In the forest near grandmother's house, a woodsman was cutting trees. When he heard the cries of the little girl, he ran towards the house. The woodsman broke down the door and leaped inside. Axe in hand, the woodsman chased the wolf from the home. Little Red Riding Hood and the woodsman then heard grandmother calling out from the closet. They opened the door of the closet and helped the frightened woman out. To thank the woodsman, Little Red Riding Hood and grandmother happily shared their sweets, and the wolf was never seen again.